Absolutely none.
So you can't survive a day just drinking water.
Yeah. Well, actually, you can.
You can, but yeah, you're gonna be losing them.
You're not gonna be surviving for that long.
I see. But you would survive more drinking water rather than just eating food. Ultimately.
Okay.
Where we at though?
Oh yeah, sorry.
We're done with curious question.
Yeah, sorry, we're done with curious question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, here's what I'm seeing here. In the US, 2,500 calories are needed for men, whereas 2,000 is needed for women. So I kind of went a little bit overboard with my initial guess.
300 over, not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I know we're kind of getting caught off guard here, but anyway.
Yeah.
So I guess so. With that being said, like, whatever. So we're back on. Sorry, we didn't get to video games yet. My bad. Okay, crossing through platforms. We are now going into video games and streaming, and also a little bit of geeking. So, with that being said, Nick, I'm guessing you're the new main guy on COD Mobile now.
I guess so. I mean, PUBG is getting me a lot more increasingly frustrated these days. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta, get away from such a stressful game, especially with what's going on in my life now, and just play COD instead. That to me is a stress reliever compared to PUBG.
Right. Which PUBG version are you talking about?
Usually the console one, but because the mobile one seems to run a little bit strange on this one, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay away from this one for a while and just stick to COD. Because I haven't played COD in such a long time. And that game, even when it went to shit at some point, it held a lot of memories for me.
Oh yeah. In all of our hearts, pretty much.
Yeah.
As frustrating as it can be, but it has some good memories there as well.
Oh yeah, definitely, no doubt.
Especially playing with the right people.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I seen your guy. I did kind of take a minute or two to like look at take a peek at the stream that you guys are doing for COD Mobile. Looks pretty good.
How's the quality though? Because I'm streaming with my new connection, so
Is that
laggy?
Lagginess. Like it wasn't even like nothing like severe. It was just
not too bad.
It was just like tiny slips, but it's normal.
It's watchable.
It's actually more than watchable, honestly.
Okay. And me and Nick's commentary I gotta say are pretty funny sometimes. So Nick's commentary when he goes badass mode.
So love the entertainment in those you're pretty badass. So
thank you.
So with that, so as far as video game streaming go, so I've been debating about getting Star Wars the Jedi Fallen Order game.
Yeah,
it looks good.
Mixed reviews on that.
There is mixed, but overall, just the quality looks pretty good. It may
yeah.
The
actor there looks kind of wonky, but
so I was pretty I'm pretty intrigued about it, and then and then the other thing so I'm still playing Street Fighter 5, and what got me super excited recently because they had the Street Fighter 5 I guess their regional finals, which leads into Capcom Cup in about a couple weeks from now. So Capcom decides to release Street Fighter 5, re-release Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition, but this time it's like you pretty much get everything, all 40 characters, 34 stages, and all the costumes. Like, cool, because I feel like I kind of spent way too much money on the DLC characters, way too much. So, I was like, so that's something I'm probably gonna just get rather than just wasting money on stages and characters and costumes sometimes. So definitely looking forward to Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition.
I feel like you spent more on the DLC than the actual game.
I do it, which is kind of like
which is good because you're supporting the game.
Yeah. So
that's pretty crazy.
But yeah, that's as far as I go. But Air, I'm guessing you got some fun on your end too.
Oh, it's pretty much the same thing as Nick is. We're playing some COD here, some PUBG there. Obviously, taking a break from it because we haven't won a freaking chicken dinner in like how many months now. But there's that competitiveness inside of me that makes me want to play it because I do want to get that chicken dinner.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of going through all the frustrating times that go with it. But someday we'll get it back.
Nice.
Get back on the grind.
That's
other than that, nothing too big here. Just waiting for the.
Okay. All right. I guess with that being said, no doubt. Oh man. Okay. Looks like we're just gonna be going through a breeze through these segments. Okay. Jumping out of your screen. We are now just going back into our love of music, which is time for a song of the week via Spotify. So you may be wondering why the hell did I put Yo-Yo Ma unaccompanied suite number 1 in G major? Why that?
What is this? Classical music or?
Yes, it's classical music. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Well, the reason why I picked that particular one, it was used in several TV film projects. One example being Daredevil season 1.
30. Oh, is that mine? That's me for you, but I'm gonna. Where is it?
So there's that. But the real reason why I listened to it and I kind of listened to the rest of the ensemble on that particular track or that album.
The last one.
It kind
I'm still waiting. I don't know what's taking so long.
It kind of just pertains like to how we answered that jazz music question earlier, like how it's like nice and soothing.
Right.
So that's why for good reason I put a classical music piece as song of the week.
Interesting.
Not bad.
So, and with that being said, what is Nick's song of the week here?
Okay, this one might actually surprise you. So you guys know the song "Clarity," right?
Yeah.
By Zed featuring Foxes. Now, I'm not saying the one with the dance music version, which is the original version. I really cannot stand that one, to be honest. But I do actually like the piano version, which is a lot more softer and skillful, in my opinion. Because when it comes to music, I always look at skill first and then lyrics second. By skill, I mean like the instrumentalism of the music, because that's the groundwork for the lyrics to be sung upon. But when you guys have the time, I do encourage you guys to listen to the acoustic version of Clarity. By acoustic, I'm actually referring to the piano version, which I absolutely love listening to.
It's not on Spotify though, is it?
Unfortunately, it's not, which is a bummer. You can find it on YouTube, however, and for a song that's, by Zed featuring Foxes, and it's not on Spotify for whatever reason, that makes me wonder, was it actually done by Zed, or was it covered by somebody else? I'm not too sure. It might have been covered by Zed featuring Foxes, but for some reason it's just not on Spotify. So, yeah. I don't get it either. Believe me, don't ask me how to explain it.
Fair enough.
You think a good cover like that, you would put on the catalog.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Strange.
All right, and then finally we got Air's song of the week via Spotify here.
I kind of play it on Saturday when we were doing that Beatles little run. Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. Because everyone needs a little sunlight in their life, right?
True.
It can get dark and shitty sometimes, so I just put the song on every time I'm feeling a little low. So shout outs to Beatles and George Harrison for writing this masterpiece of a song.
Well, actually, I think the more appropriate term now would be rest in peace to John Lennon and George Harrison, since they're no longer with us.
Question:
Rest in peace, you legend.
Question: Who? So it was George. It was George who wrote "Here Comes the Sun."
George Harrison.
Okay.
Yep. It's weird because the first 6-7 albums, George never wrote a song, and then the last album they had, Abbey Road, he wrote 2 of their best songs ever.
Yeah.
And Something and Here Comes the Sun.
While My Guitar Gently Weeps is on the White album, right? Okay.
Yes.
It's on the White album.
It's also one of his classics. But yeah, I mean, George has always had that writing skill in him.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, because Lennon and McCartney, obviously, the greatest writing duo of all time.
Yeah.
They kind of just took over, so they didn't really let George fully, extend his potential.
Right.
But once they did, he wrote
same thing. The same could be said for Ringo, although he's not as into writing music as George Harrison is, because when I looked at a bar graph of the Beatles' songwriting contribution, believe it or not, Lennon and McCartney actually made a small, maybe third place in terms of highest percentage of songwriting, whereas John Lennon obviously made the most contribution, behind and then after him was Paul McCartney. Then you got Lennon and McCartney at third place, George Harrison at fourth place, and Ringo Starr at fifth place. In fact, I found it very odd that Ringo Starr actually wrote only 3 number 1 hits throughout the entire career of the Beatles, and I'm like, wait, what?
3.
Yeah, I'm like, seriously? What the hell?
What? Think about it. 3 number 1s is not something to just scoff at,
Okay, yeah, that's true. But if we're looking at the numbers here of, in terms of the songwriting from each and every member, 3 is like, what? That's it?
I mean, if you think about it, that's 4 members, right? If you do the math, you had 19 number 1s, by the way, overall.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 out of 19 with 4 members isn't too bad, I'd say. The average
it's not. But looking at it at face value, a lot of people might think, wait, what? He only wrote 3 compared to the others as 10 or more?
Yeah, but didn't they? Yeah, but don't they hold record for Billboard Top 100 for
Oh yeah, definitely. In fact, that leads me to my next point. Dieter actually showed me this FB real-time video record sales, and even going past the 1960s, when it was entering the 1970s, which was the time that the Beatles officially broke up.
Right.
They were still, 10 years later, they were still at the Billboard. They were still at the top of record sales for an extra 10 more years before other artists like Queen, Fleetwood Mac, Led Zeppelin, took over the number 1 spot during that time. And I'm like, wow, you're a special kind of band if you guys actually stay at the top for 10 more years after breaking up. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. If anything, their popularity almost rose when they broke up because of all the publicity and stuff.
Right.
But also, quick note, they were the only group, or artist pretty much, in general, in history, to ever have just spots 1 through 5 at one time in the Billboard 100. If you think about it, they had number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5 as the top songs of that month, which is crazy.
And they never went down, they never went below 5, and I'm like, holy shit. It's no wonder the Beatles are considered legends throughout history. I mean, their music, in my opinion, is timeless. Like even just playing Come Together, everybody will know, oh hey, that's from the Beatles.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you take it for granted now because there's so many artists, but I gotta say the Beatles might be the most influential that we've ever had in terms of the modern age as well.
Yeah.
Deservedly so.
It's crazy to think that two of them are still alive.
I know.
So
and one of them looked like he hasn't even aged. He just cut off his hair.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You guys should go watch that their interview with Howard Stern. They really go into depth on some things. So, but yeah, all right, good stuff, you guys.
And we still gotta watch Yesterday.
Oh yeah, dude, crap.
So, next time we'll meet up or something. Maybe I can download it, find a torrent, and we can all, binge on that.
When you do, be sure to remind me to get some Boston's Pizza when we do meet up.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like a good plan.
That does sound like a good. Okay, with that being said, do we have any personal achievements of this week and the last?
Well, I did tell you this already, Phil, but
yeah.
I feel like I need to tell this to, Air also.
Oh, that's right,
My mom actually managed to, convince her friend who owns a lounge in Kalihi to get Synesthesia to perform there every Wednesday of the week, which isn't starting yet, but when it's like the Wednesday after Thanksgiving, so I think that might be December 4th if I'm not mistaken, which is actually 1 year before we make our 1 year anniversary together. That's when we'll probably start gigging there, so I'm actually pretty excited for that. The one thing I do hope, and although I'm not necessarily trying to say I'm in it for the money, I do kind of need it. I just hope that they will at least pay us something for gigging there. Like, I wouldn't mind considering that as my new side job. And by that brings me to my next point, which is completely unrelated to the band. We're pretty much done with our cleaning business.
Like, it's...
Like, everybody's done, or just you?
Everyone.
Huh.
Yeah. I won't go into details of how it happened, but basically, I think Deether and Jeriel most especially do need to find work now in this day and age. But at the same time, I only hope that work does not completely overtake my life, because although I know I need work in terms of income, I just don't want it to completely overtake my personal life, where I literally have no time for family, no time for free time, which in turn no time for the band, because to me the band is my baby. And if I have to sacrifice that, I don't think I might want to be living for very long. I don't mean to get morbid, but that's how much the band means to me, because I actually put in the effort to form it with people that I know and trust.
Right. I mean, they say if you're good at something, don't do it for free.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can reach that.
Yeah, I hope so too. In fact, if that owner needs convincing, I do have a few videos, or I should say, I'll be making a few more videos on top of the ones that I already have to convince her a bit to, hey, let us perform there, and we might actually attract some people with the music.
Nice. And the fact that it's in Kalihi in town, that you have more accessible to just crowds in general, for people here.
Sure, definitely.
Doesn't Meg live in town? So that'd be better for her.
Meg and Nalu both live in town.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's now that you mention that, that's actually... That's kind of a win on your part.
Yeah.
Right.
In terms of gas. Convenience.
All right. Yeah. No. Not really much of a personal achievement this week. So, but I honestly, the only achievement I'm just really proud of is that is just making the Boston's pizza plan go successful. So that's probably the best achievement I can say.
Did you finish the box by the way? Because it's still like a whole box.
So Ryan ate the last two cheese pizzas. I had the spinach, and then I only had the spinach and one slice of the pepperoni, which was really good. So
it's okay. There's always next time.
yeah. So, but good stuff. But yeah, no other achievements this week. Not really.
Well,
It's just the same old.
okay. Well, I do have one achievement which I'll have to go on Facebook for a minute because this is actually a live video from a story.
Right.
So, right. So basically, this is actually this is actually a thing that we did. Me, Peter,
this
and
is that
my
piece though.
dad. Yeah, we actually did a worship song together, which I think went very well for the most part. I'm not showing the whole thing, but I will show you the highlight of the song, which I think is like the best part of our performance. So let me just go to it right now. Can you guys hear anything?
Hold on. Wait, don't. Hold up.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Oh shoot. Wait. How do I do this? So screen share. Screen share options. What?
Okay, when you're at application window, make sure the sound thing it's turned on. It's like blue.
Okay, the sound is on actually.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, then I think.
Yeah. So let me just do an audio test run here. Hear anything?
I do not.
What?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nope.
Okay, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. Now can you hear something?
Still nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I do this? 'Cause I've done this before, but it's not working like it should be. Should I do entire screen or something?
Try that. Yeah.
Okay, because I don't. Because before it was the opposite. So I don't know what the hell's going on with Discord's consistency here. Okay. Now can you hear something?
Oh, I thought I did. No, nothing.
Oh, frick me.
I thought I heard your bass there for a second. But...
Okay, you might have to walk me through this because this is ridiculous.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so
make this work.
So let's see.
Okay, try stop sharing screen and then try it again. Okay, so where do I go here?
Okay.
Panoramic podcast chat, save Google Chrome.
Okay, so
by saved, which is the Facebook saved stuff.
Okay. All right, no. So the same part where there's the highlighted part where it says leave call, the mute button, settings, camera, turn on screen share.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try turn on screen share. Okay, and then not entire screen. Go. Excuse me.
Go to Google Chrome. Is that it?
Click on the window. Yeah. So click on the window that you're going to and stuff. And make sure that is highlighted.
Yeah.
And then try share. And then you should be able. Second you share, that's when.
Okay.
Here, let me give. Let me give a test run. See if my side's good.
Okay.
Give me a thumb. Anything?
I hear something.
I hear something, but it's very faint.
Hang on.
I do hear it though.
Nothing. Actually, it's still faint.
I hear it. It's pretty loud on my end.
Okay. Alright. Okay, now I hear something. Yeah, I definitely hear something now.
Okay, so I mean,
How do you get to work?
Okay.
so that means I think I followed the proper protocol. It's okay. Okay,
Right.
stop sharing. Oh, hello.
What?
Okay. All right. So you know it says like so you know that same part where it says leave call, the turn on camera, or
Yeah.
screen share options. Okay.
Yeah.
Click it, and then there should be a volume button.
Yeah. It's that 100%, it says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know what the hell's going on here. So let me try this again. Okay. You guys see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Can you send us the link you said, Nick? I don't hear
Huh?
anything. Can you send us the link?
Okay. Fucking piece of shit, Discord.
Oh, it could be another way. If you...
Yeah.
Download it.
Here, let me just share this instead. Damn it. Tag people on post.
Is there any way you can save that video locally?
It is saved right now, but
Where?
no, I mean like I saved it on my personal saved items, but that's about it. Let me try to freaking comment on this if I can. That way I could at least you know that way I could like. Oh wait, now you hear something?
No.
Nothing.
Where is it on your saved? Can you save it on your computer? On the
Oh,
actual, on the local file?
that I cannot because it's not my own video, you know,
Oh.
which is a real bummer if you ask me. Here, let me fuck, I can't believe I have to do this. Shit. Why isn't it? Fucking hell. This is ridiculous.
I got your tag.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, no, you're. Oh no. Wait.
You know what? I'm just gonna have to fucking do this manually, which is a real bother. Fucking hate Discord right now because of this. Okay. You should get something on your timelines if you take a look. Fucking hell. Can't believe this crap.
Timeline.
I really hate it when Discord is this piece of shit.
Did you hear anything?
Not yet. Let me try.
You should get something already. I mean, didn't it pop up on your notifications?
No, not yet.
Oh shit. Fuck you, Facebook.
Yeah, apparently Facebook and Discord are double teaming you right now.
Yeah.
It's like tag team action right now.
Just gangbanging you.
Wait, hold on. It's on only me, what the fuck?
Wait, what?
Okay. Alright, now try it. Because I tagged you guys and I just switched it to public.
Oh.
Now you got something?
Nothing yet. I'm still waiting.
Oh, son of a fucking bitch!
Okay,
It's okay,
chill.
It'll take a while because sometimes it takes 5 to 10 minutes.
No, I'm deleting it. I refuse to wait that long.
Okay.
I'm deleting it. Fucking stupid ass Facebook.
I mean, we could have waited till later. We can still continue to go. And then we'll update you on that.
Just go on with it.
Okay.
I fucking hate
Okay.
Facebook right now.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Sorry about
So, message to Facebook. Get your shit together.
that.
Well, Facebook and Discord are on my blacklist right now.
Okay.
Watch out. So you're a little blurry there.
Sorry. Oh, hang on. Try to get in focus.
Just there you go.
Okay, cool. Oh, right. Sorry. Okay. Really quick. TV shows, movies, online videos, etc. Okay. Yes, I did watch last night's episode of Rick and Morty. It was a pretty heavy episode.
I heard someone died.
No, not someone died. It was just some of the messages conveyed in that.
Oh.
Some of the messages conveyed
Did
that
it trigger
episode.
more SJWs?
Not really. Not so much an SGW. It's just like one of those like relatable feels.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's definitely a good episode, especially featuring Taika Waititi as Booty.
Yeah, how'd you do?
He was actually pretty good. So so Goody's whole main arc was one, he was hired by Rick as an intern, and then the one thing you don't want to do with Goody is do not make an app with him, because the second you make an app, his home species will find a very unique way to take over the world.
Jeez.
And of course, who decides to make an app? Jerry, because he's a complete dumbass. So, but yeah, so good, really good episode last night. I caught into a lot of this stuff. Oh, and so and two more shows, and oh, Parasite. I'm gonna give a quick review on this on that movie. Overall, I thought it was the most clever heist movie, like heist kind of movie I've seen.
Those are some clever twists, huh?
That the twist, some of the twists in the movie, like even though no one can understand. I mean, you put
Subtitles.
with subtitles, but you can understand the action that's going on, and how one family was able to like sneak themselves so cleverly to get to the top, where everything crumbles.
Yeah, very good portrayal of being a parasite.
But yeah, overall, I say I guess I catch Audrey's. Okay. Thank you. Overall, I give the movie solid 9.5 out of 10.
Wow. Big praise, man. How does that compare to the other, movies we have watched? Or you've watched? Is it up there in the running for your movie of the year? One of those?
I would say like.
And don't say Avengers because you're an Avengers fanboy.
No, like.
As good as it was.
In terms of like really like suspenseful like psychological shit, like it's real. I put it up there, like I'll put I'll put Lighthouse up there, even though it's just like those two drunken bastards trying to get something. But no,
you want it to be higher,
yeah,
on hangover to enjoy it.
Like I would put Lighthouse up there. Hell, I'll even put Midsommar up there.
Okay.
Because it's
your top 3 psychological horror.
It's a really they all together they present like really great ideas for like twist and how to execute.
Right. So it'll keep you on the edge of your seat, And
it gets and
the grand finale.
And sure, critics will say critics will have their own opinion, but to me, it's like what as an audience, I got hooked. I got hooked in. I got it.
Did it latch on to you like a parasite?
In a way, yes. In the most clever way possible. Even though I kept making Utu Bang Bang jokes during the movie, but it's okay.
Took some pictures. I don't know what you did.
So, But good stuff. And then finally, the other show I just started to watch actually last night too. I actually watched the first two on via Disney Plus. And
is that a weekly upload for the episode?
yeah, so it's smart what they're doing.
Yeah, so you don't binge the whole fucking thing. Like,
yeah, you don't have to binge the entire like.
They make you wait.
It's smart marketable strategy to pull you into like the following episode. That after that so like in a way, keeps you like engaged and like hold on to this year. Which I think honestly by now I think even Netflix should start doing this. But I'm pretty sure Netflix they won't. They'll just like drop the entire like season on there.
People can't wait, man. They just want to binge the whole thing in one night.
Right.
I remember back in the day, you guys would binge like Daredevil or Luke Cage in like 2 hours or whatever.
Oh,
insane. Or 2 days.
No, I remember Nick. I remember you told us you binged Punisher season 1 and 2 like thing
on a weekend.
And don't forget Daredevil season 2, which I completely disregarded Daredevil season 1, all in favor of the Punisher.
Wow.
So like that was like easy for you.
Roberto, you're a badass.
And hopefully they can bring you back. Find the most subtle way.
Back on Disney Plus.
If they can. But I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it though.
Because it's mostly sponsored as a kids.
Right?
I don't really get why, because the Punisher was never meant for kids in the first place.
But it happens to be on Disney, which is also on Disney Plus. So the rights battle has begun.
Indeed. So, all right. Yeah. So that's what I'm watching. What are you guys watching?
I actually came across this I wouldn't say channel, mainly because I forgot what the channel is, but it's basically called The Instrumentals,
right,
where they actually cover a history of the guitar solo, the bass, the drums, the saxophone, the piano, and a few other instruments that are worthy of mention in modern music. Yeah, like
the commentary on it.
It's not really commentary. It's well, it is and it isn't. It's more like, for the commentary part, it's actually on a person or a mannequin that's just standing still, and there's this like poster that they wear on their shoulders or something like that, and the facts about the instruments are being shown there, while there's a band playing in the background, and the person playing the instrument is at the very forefront, and they play the most prominent pieces of music specifically for that instrument. Like, for example, I may be a bass player, and yes, they do actually show the history of bass, but my favorite video has to be the saxophone video for 2 reasons. One is when you're listening to the songs that are being played for the saxophone, you'd better expect Careless Whisper to be there, because it is featured, because you can't have a saxophone video without Careless Whisper. And before that,
SP George Michael.
Yeah, which brings me to my second point about the video. A fun fact about the saxophone is the saxophone has been getting blown for nearly 150 years. And my sick-minded thinking was like, well, shit, that's the longest blowjob ever.
Jesus Christ.
And you didn't ejaculate yet.
Mm-hmm. How?
Still blowing. Blowing in the wind. Anyway, let's try to get
Sorry.
something good.
Yeah. No. Sorry. No.
Blowjob for 100 years.
Right.
How do we get out of here?
Oh no, sorry.
Can we blow ourselves out of here?
No, I'm sorry. No, when you mentioned the saxophone shit, that kind of I was telling Nick this earlier, like before we went live, like I remember seventh grade when I did take band, and I started off with an alto sax. And those are honestly were fun, were some really fun ass times back then. But yeah. All right. All right. Any more TV shows, movies, online videos for you guys?
Just binging on some Disney Plus stuff and some. Do you remember Grave Encounters?
Which one?
Or Grave Encounters? The horror movie
dude, I didn't. Oh, I thought we were talking about that one TV show. Sorry, my bad.
No, that's Ghost Adventures.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty much a parody on the Grave Encounters.
Oh,
you know, I actually saw this meme about Disney Plus where it says, "I've had Disney Plus before it was being charged $6.99," and it just shows an entire DVD, a shelf full of DVDs from all the Disney movies of the past.
I get that joke, but I mean, it took money to buy all those.
That's true, but still, you know, at least you don't have to spend $6.99 every month. You only have to spend them once for each DVD and never again.
True, but you also get Marvel, Star Wars, and all that other stuff, and among other things.
And right now, it's just getting started.
True. But anyway, so I watched a scary Blair Witch-esque movie. It's called Europa Report, and it takes place in space.
Oh shit!
And it took a lot of persuading to do this because Emery doesn't like horror movies. But I told her to take a shot or something. I don't know. But we ended up watching it, and yeah, she liked it all the way through. And it's not as scary as I thought it would be. Maybe
right.
Because I've watched so many horror movies in my life that nothing really scares me anymore.
Right.
But I mean, as a horror found footage kind of film, it did its job for sure. So, and halfway through we were confused because the shots were so close up to the people, right?
Like,
and we didn't realize that. Yeah, it's like cutting off heads and shit.
Oh shit!
Wait, why is this all extreme close up? But apparently the freaking site that it was on was fucked up. Fucked all the proportions up. So we took all that manually from.
I see what you mean. Okay.
That site that I can't say because Ajit probably will ban it. But yeah, definitely a good watch if you're into those, Blair Witch-esque types of movies. Or Gallows.
Oh man, I remember that movie. That was
Charlie.
Charlie. Oh man, that was so good back then. All right. With that being said, all right, we're coming down to last two segments right now. So really quick and brief. Weekend and weekly happenings. Anything interesting, funny that may have happened sometime within the past week or weekend.
I technically okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just talk about what happened on Sunday. So on Sunday, before Sunday, we were actually asked to do a special number. So Deether and I were like, okay, we'll do a special number. And basically the gist of the song is Here I Am to Worship, which I'm pretty sure you've heard of that already.
Sure.
And what Deether decided to do with the song, I think, will stay in everybody's mind for the years to come. Deether decided to do a guitar solo for the song, which is basically, which at its core, it's basically just finger styling the song in electric guitar without distortion, of course, without distortion. And I gotta say, that part is such a highlight of the song. The church youth leader, we call her Manang Bing, she actually asked me and Deether to think about being a part of the worship team. I don't know. I doubt either would consider being part of the worship team, mainly because of his uh, complicated relationship with them, on top of his ensemble that he is a part of. But for me personally, since I only have synesthesia as my only musical act right now, I wouldn't mind adding one more musical act to the list, which is, my Bible Baptist Church worship team. The only thing I envision of being a part of that worship team is if we decide to do a jazz themed worship team or a jazz fusion worship team. I think a jazz fusion worship team is a bit more likely since we have the instruments for it already. They got drums, which they haven't brought out of the basement yet. We got piano, which a girl named Mariel plays really well on it. And they can always ask me to play.
Pause. Couldn't you ask her to be the keyboard player that you guys looking?
I did. And she said she couldn't because of her tight schedule. So I was like, well, okay, screw it. Whatever. It is what it is. But anyway, yeah. And then you could have me as the bass player, and I think the other church youth leader, who's the husband of, Manang Bing, he could be the guitar player because he plays guitar pretty well. But yeah, I could see us as a jazz fusion themed worship team.
That'd be interesting.
Whichever works.
Hey, if Kanye can
don't bring up Kanye. I really hate that guy. I don't even think he's Christian at all if he's extorting money from worshippers.
Well, I mean, you could argue tithing.
What?
You could argue that tithing would be the same.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing with tithing. It's actually not, contrary to popular belief, it's not actually required for Christians to tithe. And that leads me to the point of offering. Offering, it's not an offering if they demand you to give it. That's basically extorting money. The point with offering is the part in the Bible where it says God loves a cheerful giver or something like that. Basically, if you're a cheerful giver, you have to be willing to give the money. Whereas if you just give the money in a grudging or obligatory manner, that's not being cheerful at all. In fact, you're not even being generous. And the point is, if you're going to give a little bit, even just a little bit of money is appreciated. If you give, with a willingness to do so, then you're actually doing a good thing. Because, you're willingly going out of your way to give something just to show your appreciation for the man who's giving the message to everybody. It's not supposed to be a requirement at all, in fact.
Okay. So, sort of show your point, though, by the Kanye.
Yeah, that's why I don't...
You know I was just making a very terrible joke, which kind of landed very terribly. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I don't consider him as a good follower at all, because he's basically extorting money. Like, he's literally demanding people to give him money just to worship God, and it's not supposed to be like that at all. In fact, I hate it when they do that.
Very fair point. Anywho, let's not dive in too much into
no, we're actually
move us along here, bro.
Yeah, no, we're actually right on
Why don't we do multiverse wars?
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry, we kind of took up a lot of time.
Yeah, sorry.
Other stuff.
Yeah, we actually took up a lot of time doing questions.
Let's just wrap this up and play COD because I just want to play COD.
Okay.
After I take a shower.
Oh yeah.
Relieve some stress.
Yeah. That too.
Pretty much.
So. All right. Oh well. Okay. So With that being said, we do have an announcement. So prior to the text message conversation earlier, so next week here on the podcast, technically, I guess you can say for one last time, we're gonna have a special guest who's literally leaving the island. Well, 2 guests
in 2 weeks.
Within 2 weeks, but I've asked and arranged that next Monday, November 25th, Gretchen Deal, Bad Etiquette, GX Joyce, right here on the podcast. One last time, and before they head out to Arizona, we're gonna get an exclusive interview with them. So be sure to tune into that next week.
Stay tuned.
So. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, great show tonight. With that being said, guys, thanks for tuning into the Panoramic Podcast here on Panoramic Gaming. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Panoramic Gaming, and also tap the notification bell. Also, show some love to Panoramic TV channel as well. With that being said, COD stream hosted by yours truly, the True Ace, and Sick Nick.
Stay tuned for that. Yep.
Alrighty, guys. Till then.
Be sure to watch us kick some ass or get our ass kicked. We'll see.
Till then, kill on. Alright.
Yeah.
Good night and good luck.
Happy hunting.
Happy hunting.